So I just stopped at a reserve, but it looked like crocodile territory. It's at the Barron River, and happened to see this dude who was walking back on the track, an older guy, and he reckons there's some crocs down past the school at the boat ramp. So we're gonna head down there and hopefully we see one. He also said there's one at Holloway's, the beach I've been swimming at, but at the creek entrance. He said, but he hasn't seen that one for 2 years, but he used to always see that one. When was the last time you saw the one at Holloway's?
Oh, a couple of years ago now, because I haven't been going over there lately, that's all.
Okay.
But the one here's been, well, there's been a couple here seen a bit lately, eh?
Down where you're saying, down the boat ramp?
Yeah, that's...
All right.
Yeah.
I'll check out there first and then maybe go to Holloway's afterwards.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks, mate.
All right.
Yeah, if you've seen one 2 years ago and it hasn't been removed by the council, and they only generally get removed if they're dangerous to the public for whatever reason. So I was reading last night, actually. I was reading a story about the two soldiers who were a little bit further north, and for some reason they jumped in a creek. It's different jumping in an ocean and a creek. They jumped in the creek, and one guy started getting mauled, and his friend, what a legend, or crazy, I don't know, but his friend jumped in as well, and he went and tried to save him. So this guy's getting mauled, his friends jumped in and tried to save him, did save him. He got his arm smashed, and luckily they were off a ship, so they had medics on the ship, and they sorted him out, got him to a hospital quickly. There was people around. Yeah, but unfortunately, if the community's been affected by a crocodile in that way, then they go and target it and kill it, which sucks. You know, it's unfortunate for the crocodiles because we're going in their territory. I know full well when I go in there what I'm going in for, and I'm not stupid. I'm not going to jump into a creek. They generally, from what I've heard, speaking to locals, go from one creek to the other, or the more dominant males will kick out the smaller males, so that's how they end up in the ocean. They're not hunting people in the ocean, contrary to popular belief. So I'm sort of here to debunk this, and we'll see. You know, maybe there'll be a few vlogs and then eventually I get killed, I don't know, but I don't think so, because I'm taking some precautions.
I'm here, so
I've got Jeremy here. He's on the mission with me. He's going to protect me. He'll be first to be eaten. So we're at the boat ramp now, and this looks very crocodile territory. But there's a little dog here. I think the dog would be first to go even before us. So yeah, it's a shame that they get killed if they affect the community, but at the same time, I want to see them. So I'm going to go and find one. So when you're saying he's at the, we can't see it from the boat ramp where he is. It's around the back, is it?
No, just on the corner there.
Just on the corner.
Basically between the boat's in front of it where he normally hangs out.
Jeez. That's crazy. So they can rule the whole area, like a big area.
Yeah, the bulls, they have a territory.
I heard that they kick out the smaller ones, and they're the ones that end up in the ocean.
Oh, I know, they all go out in the ocean. He'll go for a cruise out in the ocean regularly. They're salties.
Yeah, but why do they go out in the ocean? Do you know why?
Fucking hunt and fish and catch idiots fucking swimming at night. Don't swim at night up here, man. You're fucking crazy if you do.
And I'm just keen to see a crocodile, mate. Been in the wild.
Don't get too keen. Just go up fucking Cape Trip. Go
Yep.
up the river. Catch the river cruise.
You
Have
know,
you been to Hartley's Creek yet?
No, I don't want to go on. I want to see one in the wild. I was looking in the mangroves the other day.
Yeah, fucking wouldn't do that, man.
Okay. So we just saw the sign that said crocodile spotted here in the last 7 days, and I'm assuming this is where it lives. Who wants to go for a swim in here? After looking at that sign, not me. not sure if I can see something in the water just there. Just there. I fucking saw. I got right next to a nest, accidentally. I didn't realise.
Well, she would have been around somewhere.
Yeah, I know. I was like in between the mangroves, and then the nest was. I was like, that's a fucking nest.
Down the Whit Sundays, we buried him only a few months ago.
Who?
A fucking friend of ours.
Got eaten by a croc.
Yeah. It happens regularly, man.
All right.
Fuck, it's not bullshit. Yeah.
What happened? How did that happen to him?
Everyone that fucking gets eaten by a croc puts himself on a plate. Might as well give the croc a fucking set of knives and forks.
Okay.
They're here and they'll eat you.
What happened to him? How did that happen?
He was in a little yacht tender.
Okay.
Fishing, and he was fishing fucking right on, and he'd done it 4 or 5 nights in a row. They were in their they got a big cat. Him and his wife were in the cat, and he'd go out along this bloody mangrove area and was catching barra for dinner every night.
Okay.
It's a good fishing spot there, and he went out like 4 or 5 nights in a row to exactly the same place. And what he didn't know was he was fucking fishing right on a nest.
Okay.
And there was 2 crocs there. There was a big male and the female guarding the nest. And the male attacked the boat. It was just one of those plastic yacht tenders. And he was on one side of the fucking tender fighting the croc off by using the tender as a fucking shield. He was bashing it with his fucking fishing rod because they found his fishing rods all mangled. He'd been using them as weapons, and while he was doing that, the female came and around behind him and got him from behind.
Oh, wow.
And then they had a fight over the fucking body. And fucking one of the crocs ate his leg. They got that back because they shot both of them. And then the rest of his body was up on the sandbank. Oh, shit. So they had a fucking blue trying fighting over the corpse.
What? So was he completely eaten in the end?
No, it was 3/4 of him left. His missus still has.
Why didn't they eat him?
Because often what they'll do is they'll stash them till they rot, so they're easier to break up and eat.
Okay.
Humans fucking a bit hard for them to eat because they're going to break them up. So what they normally do is they'll stash them under a log or something.
Okay.
Under the waterline. That's why they often find the corpses.
Just stashed in.
Because they'll stash them. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Shit, and that's your mate of yours.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that, man.
Good for it, you know. But he fucking knew. He'd been on the water all his life.
Okay. Alrighty. Jeremy and I just went to a river, and we didn't see a crocodile, but we're at the boat ramp, and there was a guy there parked in a van, and he was fishing, so I went and had a chat to him. He's a local, he's from New Zealand originally, but he's lived here for a long time, and he gave me a bit of a rundown on the crocodiles, thankfully. So basically he was like, don't be near the water right now because they can launch out 3 times their body length within a second. So 4-meter crocodile, 12 meters. I don't know if that's true or not, but it put things into perspective. And then he gave us these crazy stories about his friend who he just buried recently. Rest in peace to his friend, but I'll show you the video of that one because I did get him, and I asked if I could put him on video, and he said that's fine on YouTube. Sorry. Anyway, his friend was a fisherman and used to get these really good barramundi near the mangroves and stuff, and he knew the risks, but he was fishing, and then it was recently too, a few months ago or whatever, and then the male was coming toward him, and he was warding off the male with his fishing rod, and then the female came behind him and got him. Apparently the 2 crocodiles were fighting over the body. They ripped off his leg, took his leg, the council or whatever found them and killed the crocodiles, as they do, unfortunately. And I said, why didn't they eat the whole body? He said, well, because they like to take them underneath and let them rot first before they eat them. It's quite hard to break down humans. Anyway, this guy was an absolute character. He told some cool stories. I got a bit of it on video, but it did put things into perspective. I showed him a video of me when I was in the mangroves and then next to the nest accidentally, and he said I wouldn't be doing that at all. And yeah, went into some more stories about the seriousness of the crocodiles and how smart they are. You know, that they can over months, periods of time, they can stalk you and do certain things to try and gain an advantage to get you. Even one of the stories, just to give an overview of it, he said this guy was walking with his dog, and this crocodile knew there was a certain tide that it could hang in on the beach, and the tide, the sand would go over its head so you couldn't see it anymore, and it popped out, and then basically the dog saved his life. The dog ran around and he looked, and then he saw the crocodile pop out on the shoreline, and the dog saw him first. So apparently this crocodile had been stalking him for months. And then another couple of stories he was saying, because he's traveled a lot around Cape Tribulation and Darwin and stuff, and there's more crocodiles than Cairns. And he even said, you know, there'd be, because he fishes a lot near the water, there was ones behind him. He said he often thinks about him maybe being under the van. Oh, and that was the real crazy story. They're on a boat and everyone was partying or whatever, and one of the guys who knew the area said, you've got to watch this particular croc, because they could see him, big crocs hanging around the boats. And he said, this one's cunning. So one of the girls left her thongs, her flip-flops, right near the water, and the crocodile went up, grabbed the thong and put it more in the water, more toward the ramp, and let it float there. And it's for what you think it is. It's to go, so someone goes and grabs the thong and they grab the person. So it was thinking in advance. Apparently they do it with kids' toys and everything. They grab the toy and put it in the water, so people have to go and grab it and they can grab the person. So anyway, he said then after that, this Asian lady and her family, they weren't even part of the crew, went in to grab the thong. They're like, no. So yeah, that is giving me a newfound, I've got a newfound respect for crocodiles now. That's next level. So what have I learned today? I won't be walking in the mangroves, you know, close to the water anyway. I won't be doing that. I'll still be searching for crocs. I've got a couple of more spots where I might be able to find them now, which is good. The journey continues. We didn't get to see one today, but geez, they're loud, those bottles. But I'm confident we'll see some soon.
You know, I lost a mate to a taipan a fucking year ago. Too much to fucking silly animals, you know.